Hey, Aries, I need to talk to you about something that just came through in this reading, and honestly, it is wild. I just pulled cards for you, and the energy around someone's reaction to your recent move is absolutely electric. Like, someone in your world has completely lost their composure over something you did, and the cards are spelling out exactly what happened and what is coming next. So let me set the scene here. You made a choice recently. Maybe you walked away from something. Maybe you stood your ground. Maybe you finally prioritized yourself in a way you have not done before. Whatever it was, you thought it was just you doing what you needed to do. But Aries, on the other end of this, someone is absolutely spiraling. I am talking full-blown internal chaos because you did something they never expected you to do. Let me pull the first card here because the energy is already showing me so much. The first card I am seeing is the Queen of Cups, and okay, this is fascinating. The Queen of Cups is showing me that the person we are talking about here, they thought they had you figured out emotionally. They believed they understood your emotional patterns, your reactions, your boundaries. This person felt like they could predict how you would respond in any given situation. And here's the thing about the Queen of Cups energy. It is deeply intuitive, emotionally intelligent, but it can also be a little bit manipulative when it comes to emotional dynamics. This person, whoever they are in your life, they have been playing this chess game with your emotions. They knew exactly which buttons to push, exactly how to keep you engaged, exactly how to keep you in this dance with them. Maybe they would pull back and you would chase. Maybe they would give you just enough attention to keep you interested but never enough to feel secure. Maybe they used emotional intensity to keep you hooked, creating these highs and lows that felt like connection but were really just chaos. The Queen of Cups here is telling me that this person prided themselves on their emotional intelligence when it came to you. They thought they were reading you perfectly. They thought they knew exactly how deep your feelings ran, exactly how much you would tolerate, exactly what it would take to keep you in their orbit, and they got comfortable in that knowledge. They built their entire approach to you on the assumption that you would always respond the way you have responded before. But Aries, you did something different. You broke the pattern. And the Queen of Cups energy here is showing me that this person is genuinely shocked because their entire framework for understanding you just collapsed. All their emotional calculations were wrong. All their assumptions about your boundaries, your limits, your emotional availability, they just got proven completely inaccurate. And for someone who prided themselves on being emotionally perceptive, this is devastating to their ego. I am seeing that this person is now sitting in their feelings trying to figure out what happened. They are replaying every conversation, every interaction, trying to pinpoint the exact moment when you changed. But here is what they do not understand. You did not change. You just finally decided to honor what you have always known deep down. You stopped playing the game. You stopped letting their emotional manipulation dictate your choices. And that move, that simple act of stepping into your own power, it has completely unraveled them. The Queen of Cups is also showing me that this person is experiencing a flood of emotions right now. Confusion, anger, hurt, maybe even grief, because in their mind, they lost something they thought was secure. They thought you were a sure thing. They thought no matter what they did or did not do, you would still be there. And your unexpected move shattered that illusion completely. Now let me pull the second card because I need to see what was happening before your move. The Moon card just came through, and Aries, this is so revealing. The Moon represents illusion, confusion, things hidden beneath the surface, emotional manipulation, and fear-based thinking. This card is telling me that before you made your move, there was so much confusion in this dynamic. Nothing was clear. Everything felt uncertain. You were probably questioning yourself constantly, wondering if you were reading situations correctly, wondering if your intuition was accurate or if you were being paranoid. The Moon energy creates this fog where you cannot quite see what is real and what is projected. And I am getting that this person absolutely thrived in that fog. They liked keeping things ambiguous. They liked keeping you guessing. Because as long as you were uncertain, as long as you were questioning your own perceptions, they maintained control. The Moon energy is showing me that this person would say one thing but their actions would show another. They would make promises that never materialized. They would create just enough doubt that you would second-guess your own very valid concerns. And here is what the Moon is really showing me. This person was operating from their own fear and insecurity. All that confusion they created was not actually about you. It was about their own inability to show up authentically. They kept things murky because clarity would have required vulnerability they were not capable of. They kept you in the dark because in the darkness, they could avoid accountability for their inconsistency. But the moon also represents intuition and subconscious knowing. And Aries, your intuition was screaming at you the whole time. Underneath all that confusion, underneath all their attempts to gaslight you into doubting yourself, you knew something was off. You knew the situation was not healthy. You knew you deserved better than breadcrumbs and mixed signals. Your subconscious was picking up on every red flag, even when your conscious mind was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. The moon is telling me that your unexpected move came from finally trusting that inner knowing over their external manipulation. You stopped letting them convince you that your perceptions were wrong. You stopped accepting their version of reality and started honoring your own. And that is what they never saw coming. Because they were so invested in maintaining the illusion, they genuinely believed it was working. I am also seeing with the moon that this person is now in their own period of confusion and emotional turmoil. The tables have completely turned. Now they are the ones who cannot sleep at night. Now they are the ones questioning everything. Now they are the ones feeling lost and uncertain. The energy they put out into this connection is coming back to them tenfold, and they are not handling it well. Let me pull the third card because I want to see exactly how they are reacting right now. Four of Pentacles just showed up and oh, Aries, this is so telling. The Four of Pentacles is the card of holding on tightly, control, possessiveness, fear of loss, and scarcity mindset. This person is in full panic mode right now. They are gripping so tightly to whatever they think they still have, terrified of losing control completely. This card shows someone who is so afraid of losing something that they cannot think rationally anymore. I am seeing this person going through your social media, checking to see if you are moving on. Maybe they are keeping tabs on you through mutual friends. Maybe they are holding on to conversations or items or memories like they are precious artifacts. The Four of Pentacles shows someone who is being incredibly stingy with their emotions and resources, but simultaneously desperate to maintain their grip on the situation. Here is what is fascinating about this energy. The Four of Pentacles appears when someone is so focused on what they might lose that they cannot see what they could gain by letting go. This person is clinging to a version of this connection that no longer exists. They are holding on to their idea of who you are and how you should behave, completely unable to accept that you have evolved beyond their limited perception of you. The Four of Pentacles is also showing me that this person is being incredibly stubborn right now. They are refusing to accept reality. They are building walls around themselves emotionally, trying to protect their ego from the truth of the situation. But all that protective energy is actually just keeping them stuck. They are so busy defending their position that they cannot actually process what happened or grow from it. I am getting that this person might try to come back with some kind of offer or gesture, but it is going to come from this Four of Pentacles energy, which means it will be calculated and self-protective rather than genuine. They are not thinking about what you need or want. They are thinking about how to regain the control they lost. They are thinking about how to get back to the dynamic where they called the shots and you went along with it. But Aries, that version of you is gone. You have already moved past it. The Four of Pentacles is also about material security and stability. I am wondering if this person is connected to you through practical matters, maybe financial entanglement, shared resources, shared space, or shared responsibilities. If so, this card is showing me they are going to be difficult when it comes to separation or division of anything shared. They are going to try to use practical matters as a way to maintain connection or control. Let me get the fourth card because I need to see what is coming in the immediate future with this situation. Ten of Wands is here and Aries. This is such an important message for you. The Ten of Wands represents burden, exhaustion, carrying too much, responsibility that does not belong to you, and the need to put something down. This card is showing me that you have been carrying the weight of this entire dynamic on your shoulders. You have been the one doing the emotional labor. You have been the one making excuses for their behavior. You have been the one trying to fix what was broken while they just coasted along. The Ten of Wands is that moment when you realize you are carrying 10 heavy sticks and you do not have to carry all of them. You can put some down. You can walk away from burdens that were never yours to bear in the first place. And I am seeing that your unexpected move was essentially you putting down these wands. You stopped carrying the relationship. You stopped carrying their emotional unavailability. You stopped carrying the hope that things would change if you just tried harder. Now here is what is significant. The Ten of Wands is showing me that this person is about to experience what you have been experiencing. They are about to feel the full weight of their own choices, all the consequences they avoided because you were buffering them, all the emotional work they did not do because you were doing it for them. All of it is about to land squarely on their shoulders, and they are not prepared for how heavy it is going to feel. I am seeing this person becoming overwhelmed with the reality of what they lost, not just losing you, but losing all the ways you made their life easier, all the emotional support you provided, all the understanding and patience you extended. The Ten of Wands shows me they are going to be struggling under the weight of their own dysfunction now that you are not there to help them carry it. This card is also a warning for you, though, Aries. The Ten of Wands can show up when there is a temptation to pick those burdens back up. Maybe they are going to reach out and try to make you feel responsible for their struggle. Maybe they are going to paint a picture of how hard everything is now without you. Maybe they are going to try to guilt you into coming back and helping them carry their load again. But the cards are really clear here. Those wands are not yours to pick back up. You already freed yourself from that burden. Do not let anyone convince you to shoulder it again. The Ten of Wands is showing me that the period ahead for this person is going to be characterized by them feeling completely overwhelmed and possibly burning out. They are going to realize just how much they took your presence and contribution for granted. And that realization is going to be brutal for them. But it is also necessary. It is the only way they will ever actually grow or change. Let me pull the fifth card because I want to understand the deeper lesson in all of this. Six of Pentacles just came through, and this is beautiful timing. The Six of Pentacles is about balanced giving and receiving, generosity, charity, and recognizing imbalances in exchange. This card is showing me that the core issue in this dynamic was a fundamental imbalance. You were giving so much more than you were receiving. Your energy, your time, your emotional investment, your patience, all of it was flowing in one direction, while very little was coming back to you. The Six of Pentacles traditionally shows someone in a position of power giving to those with less. In this context, I am seeing that you were in the position of the giver. You had so much love and support and understanding to offer, and this person was in the position of the receiver. But here is the problem. Healthy relationships require reciprocity. The Six of Pentacles in balance shows mutual exchange, but this connection was stuck in a pattern where you gave and they took, over and over again. I am getting that you are someone who naturally gives generously when you care about someone. You do not keep score, you do not calculate your investment, you just show up fully. And this person saw that generosity and they exploited it. They took everything you offered and they kept their own hand closed. They benefited from your openness while maintaining their own emotional stinginess. The Six of Pentacles is showing me that your unexpected move was about finally recognizing this imbalance and refusing to participate in it anymore. You stopped being the eternal giver to someone who was determined to remain only a taker. You withdrew your generosity from someone who was not honoring it or reciprocating it. And that is what broke their brain, because they thought your giving was unconditional and unlimited. This card is also showing me what is coming for you moving forward. The Six of Pentacles in the upright position promises that when you give from a place of balance and self-respect, when you offer your energy to people who actually reciprocate, you will experience true abundance in your relationships. The universe is going to send you connections where the exchange is mutual, where you are valued as much as you value others, where generosity flows both ways. I am seeing that this person is about to learn a hard lesson about what happens when you take people for granted. The Six of Pentacles can also represent karma, the balancing of scales. They are going to experience what it feels like to be on the other side of an imbalanced exchange. And maybe, just maybe, that will teach them to show up differently in future connections. All right. Let me pull the final card because I need to see the ultimate outcome of this entire situation. The Fool is here and Aries. This is absolutely perfect. The Fool is the card of new beginnings, fresh starts, taking a leap of faith, innocence, and unlimited potential. This card is showing me that you are standing at the beginning of a completely new chapter. Your unexpected move was not an ending, it was a doorway to something so much better. The Fool represents that moment when you step off the cliff, trusting that either you will fly or you will land somewhere even better than where you started. And I am seeing that your decision to walk away from this unbalanced dynamic was exactly that kind of leap. You did not know exactly what was on the other side. You just knew you could not stay where you were. And the Fool is confirming that you made the right choice. This card is showing me that you are entering a period of real freedom. The Fool is unencumbered, carrying only a small bag with the essentials, not weighed down by baggage from the past. That is where you are heading, Aries. You are releasing all the heavy energy from this connection and moving forward with a light heart and an open mind. You are becoming available for experiences and connections that actually align with who you are becoming. The Fool is also telling me that you are rediscovering parts of yourself that got buried in that previous dynamic. Your spontaneity, your sense of adventure, your optimism, your willingness to take risks, all of it is coming back online. You are remembering what it feels like to make decisions based on excitement and intuition rather than fear and obligation. I am seeing that new opportunities are going to start appearing for you very soon. The Fool brings unexpected possibilities, chance encounters, synchronicities that lead somewhere meaningful. You are entering a phase where the universe is going to surprise you with options you had not even considered. Stay open, stay curious, and trust your instincts about which paths to explore. Now, here is what the Fool is saying about that person who lost their mind over your move. While you are stepping into this bright new beginning, they are stuck in the old story. They are still trying to make sense of what happened using their old framework and their old understanding. But you have already moved into a completely different frequency. You are playing a different game now. And that is why they cannot figure you out anymore, because they are using an outdated map to try to navigate your current reality. The Fool is also a reminder to not look back. When you are at the edge of the cliff, about to step into new territory, looking back can make you doubt yourself. But you have already made the jump, Aries. You are already in motion towards something better. Do not let anyone try to pull you back to what you have outgrown. Do not let guilt or nostalgia or their confusion become reason to second-guess yourself. I am seeing so much potential in your near future. New connections that actually appreciate you. New situations that challenge you in good ways. New experiences that remind you why life is exciting. The Fool promises all of that and more. You just have to keep walking forward with that same courage you showed when you made your unexpected move. So, Aries, let me bring this all together for you. Someone in your life absolutely lost their composure over a move you made that they never saw coming. The Queen of Cups showed me they thought they had you emotionally figured out. They thought they could predict and control your responses, and your decision completely shattered that illusion. The Moon revealed that they thrived on keeping things confusing and ambiguous, but you finally trusted your intuition over their manipulation. The Four of Pentacles is showing me they are now in panic mode, trying desperately to hold on to control they no longer have. The Ten of Wands tells me they are about to feel the full weight of what they lost and what they took for granted. The Six of Pentacles confirms the relationship was fundamentally imbalanced, with you giving far more than you received. And the Fool promises you are stepping into an incredible new beginning full of freedom and possibility. This reading is confirmation that you did the right thing. That person's reaction, their confusion, their spiral, none of it is your responsibility. You honored yourself, you recognized your worth, you refused to accept less than you deserve. And that kind of self-respect is going to open doors you cannot even imagine yet. Stay strong in your decision, Aries. The best is absolutely coming for you.